Although this study was released this week in Los Angeles just today, it hasn't received much play in the news media, and the authors know why. They say it deals with a very delicate issue and some misunderstandings that ethnic group activists say must no longer be ignored.
Southern California, the most diverse region in the nation, a symphony of cultures and colors. But while there have been studies as to how whites relate to non-whites, this is the first survey that explores attitudes among the ethnic groups themselves.
1,100 interviews. It was a very scientific poll.
The poll, sponsored by the New America Media, indicates there are serious tensions and negative stereotypes among blacks, Hispanics, and Asian Americans. For example, a majority of African Americans and near majority of Hispanics saying they aren't treated with respect at Asian-run businesses. And a majority of African Americans believing Latino immigrants are taking jobs, housing, and political influence from blacks. And Hispanics and Asians, to a large degree, believe African Americans are more prone to crime. Those behind the study believe much of the problem is with ethnic media.
For example, in the Korean media specifies an assailant. Korean student assaulted by Hispanic. The Chinese media will cover one incident, African-American robber, will create a negative stereotype that just gets deeper and deeper.
As a rule, each of the ethnic groups trust whites more than they do each other, by wide margins. 61% of Hispanics would trust whites to do business with, only 3% trusting African Americans. A majority of Asian Americans would trust whites, only 3% trusting blacks, 7% Hispanics. Only 6% of blacks would prefer to do business with Asian Americans. And although less than half of African Americans believe that if you work hard you can succeed, a vast majority of immigrants, particularly Hispanics, Filipinos, and Vietnamese, believe in the American dream.
They are so tremendously committed to the notion that they can rebuild their lives, they can make a better life for their children.
Most polled believe race relations will get better over time. We'll have more on this issue on News Conference Sunday morning at 9:30 here on NBC4. Paul, Colleen.
All right, Conan, look forward to that.